Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Don't know why recently, this couple of weeks, I've been craving for Assam pedas. So I actually have been cooking Assam pedas for a few rounds already. Don't get misunderstood. Appa is not pregnant. But just craving for Assam pedas, and I have some very fresh fish to go with it. And the other day, the last time I cooked Assam pedas, I didn't manage to buy the ginger torch flour. This one. Okay, which is one of the main important ingredient. So after that, I saw it, and I immediately bought it. So today I'm going to cook again. So what do we have here? The fish. I'm using the Sun Feng, the threadfin fish, but which is the larger version. This is about 2 kg. Yeah, this is the 2 kg version. Actually, slightly more expensive. Very fresh. And this is the head, and that's the body. The tail. Yeah, this is the fish tail, and this is the head part. The body I have actually cut them into different cutlets. Now, of course, we will need some daun kesum. This is the Vietnamese coriander. Okay, you need a lot of it, and so this is the bunga jantan or bunga kantan. The ginger torch flower. Later, I'm going to cut it into 4. And put it inside. Very, very fragrant. Actually, this is actually the soul. This thing together with the Vietnamese coriander, the daun kesum is actually the soul to this particular dish. Yeah, I have some bruised lemongrass, and about 1 cup of soaked dried chili. Okay, you need to soak it until it is softened. Just now, very last minute, then only I soak my chili, so I actually have to use hot water. Or you can also cook it, cook until it is softened very fast. Then I have, this is ginger, okay, 1 piece of ginger, 1 small piece of galangal, blue, also known as blue ginger. Then this is shallot and garlic, and 2 big tablespoons of tamarind paste. Of course, we will need some hot water. Alright, let's cook it. Everything actually will be done in 15 minutes, very fast. Okay, first thing we need to do is to blend all these fresh herbs here. Galangal, ginger, shallot, garlic, okay, and of course the soaked dried chili. If you don't want your dish to be too spicy, you can deseed your dried chili. Yeah, I didn't really deseed it because I'm using the slightly larger dried chili. The larger it is, the less spicy. If you want, in other words, if you like spicy, use those which is very small, which is much smaller. Okay, let me add a little bit of oil. I always prefer to add oil rather than water. Because if you add water, later you need some longer time to get rid of the water when you saute this chili paste later. But if you add oil, then later you just need to put lesser oil in the wok or in the pan. Yeah. Okay. Something about this consistency, good enough, don't have to be too fine. Alright, so now you need to saute the chili paste. I'm giving some 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil here. Always put oil in cold wok, then only you raise the heat if you are using a stainless steel wok like Appa. This way it will actually reduce the sticking problem, okay? And you don't have to wait until the oil is hot, then only you put in the chili paste. You can actually put it earlier so that you can saute your chili paste more efficiently. It will not get burnt too easily. And try not to use too high heat. Chili paste can get burnt rather easily. Look at the beautiful color. Alright, so I'm going to slowly using medium-high heat to saute this for at least a couple of minutes before we continue. Okay, you can add more oil if you find the chili paste is too dry. Okay, it can be very choking also. Okay, this is after about 4-5 minutes sauteing using medium to medium-high heat. As you can see, all the chili oil has started to release, which is going to give the Assam pedas some very nice reddish color, but not too not too spicy. It will not be too spicy because I'm using bigger dried chili. Okay, I did add a little bit of oil just now. It was too dry. This is the lemongrass. Now we can add in the hot water. Try to use hot water because you don't want to reduce the heat of your wok, so that you can you give it a very consistent cooking process. The water should be just enough to submerge your fish. I'm going to put half of the daun kasum, leave the rest to the end. This is the ginger toast flower, which will give it a very nice citrusy flavor, very fragrant. And this is the Assam paste. Look at the beautiful reddish color. Oh, immediately already smells so good. So I'm going to bring this to a boil before I put in my fish. So when you normally buy, let me show you. I couldn't find the normal Assam puree, so I actually bought this Assam paste from the supermarket. Never mind the brand, don't worry about the brand. So it usually comes with a pack like this, and it has seeds inside. So what I normally do is I will take 2 tablespoons of the paste and manually remove the seeds. Okay, and then add it into your dish. Right, immediately it has started to boil. Already very fragrant and very appetizing. So now we can actually put in the fish. You can also put in some vegetable like oh yeah, I forgot to put tomato. Potong satu tomato kasih ai. So you can also put in some lady's finger, okra, or brinjal. I'm getting my helper to cut some tomato for me. Okay, so I'm just going to Let this cook for about, let me see, 5 to 7 minutes. It should be cooked. So maybe later, 3-4 minutes later, I will actually flip the fish over, and total cooking time should be somewhere between 5 to 7 minutes. Should be more than enough. We will come back after this. Okay, I just found my tomato. I'm going to put in the tomato chunks. You can eat this like a vegetable also. Okay, we will come back after this. Okay, this is about 7 minutes cooking the fish. Don't use too high heat. I'm actually using medium because I don't want to spoil the meat, yeah, of the fish. The head is definitely done. Ooh, very hot. Okay, the head is definitely done. Just worry about the tail. You can actually use a chopstick to poke. If you can poke through, then it is fully cooked. Okay, should be fully cooked already. I'm breaking my tomato. Okay, so what we do now, I'm going to do some final seasoning. Of course, we still have some daun kesum. I'm going to put some salt over. Okay, a pinch of salt, followed by some sugar. The sugar here is going to help to enhance and increase the potency of the salt. One of my followers told me the right word is potency. I always explain it wrongly. Okay, a little bit of fish sauce. This is optional. Fish sauce is very salty, so be very mindful when you are using it. Alright, I'm going to off the heat and dish out the fish. Let me dish out the tail, the fish tail here. Let's do this very carefully. I hope you also like thread fin fish. Okay, ikan senangin. It is very sweet, and the meat is very tender. And this fish I bought is very fresh. Okay. Alright, so here's my Assam pedas for tonight. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. You basically can use any kind of fish for Assam pedas. Any kind of fish to your own preference. Thank you very much. Bye bye.